How does CNUFit stay solution focused with all the growing statistics caused by poor health habits? Like, how do you guys stay solution focused?
I think everything, and I know I sound like a broken record, but it's at the root of it. You know, we begin to realize that we can be one or two things, and you know, we can be the vitamin, you know, or we can be the medicine. Medicine is there to treat an existing problem. Many times it doesn't treat the problem, it treats the symptom of an underlying problem. You know, so I give you an example. I have high cholesterol, so I may take a statin drug. Now I don't, but one has high cholesterol, may take a statin drug, and statin drugs are designed to help, you know, decrease your LDL levels and your total cholesterol. Therefore, you don't have a heart attack or congestive heart failure or something like that. So the drug treats the symptom, which is high cholesterol, but the root's not in the cholesterol. The root may be in my lifestyle. You know what I mean? Now, there's certain things I cannot change. If I'm predisposed genetically to very high cholesterol, then I can't change that a whole lot. But there's a lot of things I can do in my lifestyle to accomplish that. So the way we take solution-oriented is we look at the big picture and go, in this wellness industry, what are the indicators? What really makes a difference? Now, almost any TV commercial or any magazine you look at will tell you it's diet and exercise. But it's more than that. It's more than that. It's your hormones that has a huge factor. Whether you drink water and how much water you drink makes a big difference. Your sleep and rest schedule, you know, makes a difference. What exercises you do affect these things. It's all about metabolism, and our focus is if we can get people stuck on increasing their metabolism, then this whole fitness thing can be fixed. We can accomplish that. We're also doing a lot of things with schools, and so we have a local school where we provide every 3 weeks or so, we provide what we call a snack attack.
Okay.
You know, what the snack attack is just information that the parents and the children can both understand to help them be healthier. So last one was about how to read a nutritional label, and then there's a little test to see if this popular drink was a healthy drink or not.
Wow.
You know, so that's the way, because if we can get them at the ground roots level, then the kids can start making these healthy choices. Another thing that we do currently is we do free wellness seminars. And we do them on topics anywhere from consequences of obesity to diabetes to protein, carbs, and fat.
Hold on a second. Did you say free?
Free.
Free?
Typically, F-R-E-E.
Because some frees come with a catch. Some frees really come with a catch, but this is free.
It's free. So we just did one for a men's group in a men's conference in Sussex County, Seaford, and they had about a little bit over 100 men there, and we were able to go there, do our thing, share, educate, and let people out there. There's a lot of people that don't know the information. I'm a strong believer that our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So I think that every business should have a social responsibility, and that's our way of, you know, giving back. Awesome,
awesome. And that's a good thing that you catch the children. Because I mean, a lot of times parents, you know, this is not a knock on parents, but sometimes the parents just say, okay, Johnny, you can have whatever you want to have, drink 10 sodas, eat 10 burgers, and then Johnny gets 12, 13, 14 years old, and it's like, oh man, what's happening to him? He's like, wait, what are we going to do? And something like that, the snack attack. I mean, how many schools even implement that? I don't think a lot of them do.
No, well, they don't have it yet. So one of the things is we're bringing to expand is, you know, once we have more people, that's what we're struggling with now. Not even clients, but as far as on staff, then we can address more schools and offer this, because we don't even charge the school for it.
Awesome.
You know, so this is again just another way to give back, and it costs me time, but I have children. You know what I mean? And the child that's going to end up sick is their friend.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know, so just a way to kind of help with that.
So as you continue in the business of rebuilding people, how has your perception of people changed? Because I know we were talking about how people start to perceive themselves, but how has your perception of them changed? For me, actually, it's humbled me. You know, because you never would think that you'd be graced to be able to impact people's lives the way they are. You know, it makes you look and see how, you know, just as a Christian, a lot of times we don't put a lot of emphasis on the body. My whole business is the body, right? You know, so we're like, oh, you know, the body, you know, the body is not that important. You know, it's about the spirit and all kinds of things like that. But without a body, you're illegal here on the earth. You know what I mean? And the other side of it, though, is we begin to realize people of all different walks and all different areas in society who we many times look at and go, man, they're a hero, very self-conscious about what they look like without a shirt on. You know, so for me, it's really humbled me and it's made me appreciate,
not just the fact that I've been able to help a lot of people get off cholesterol medication and diabetes medication, high blood pressure medication. We have tons of people lost weight. I got one client who drives down from Conshohocken, PA, which is about an hour and a half away once a month, and he's down 100 pounds in the last year. And he's 16 years old. How about that?
Awesome.
Yeah, you know, it's such a blessing. And we've been able to help people across the nation, literally. We have clients in California and Nevada that we've been assist. But what has helped me with realizing that the struggle is real. Like, it's not just everybody who struggles with weight is an overeater, or, you know, these are real people, real struggles, and many times it's not that they're gluttonous. They're just maybe not known. So patience has grown with me when it comes to even just accepting and dealing with everyone's learning curve. Because I may have you come along and you may follow everything and get smoking results, and then the next person comes along and they're struggling with what I would think is very, very simple, but for them, like I had one lady, she wasn't eating. Well, if you don't eat, your metabolism goes down. If your metabolism goes down, you gain more weight. So why she wasn't eating? Because going to the grocery store was overwhelming. So instead of doing her session that week, we went and walked to the grocery store and say, hey, these are things you can eat.
Right.
You know, and it built my compassion towards people and what their real needs are.
Now, this wasn't even written down in my questions, but when you mentioned the person going to the grocery store and it's overwhelming to them, do you see that, I guess, people, whether overweight or underweight, does it play with them psychologically?
Oh, absolutely.
Because you find yourself, I guess, doing some type of psychological coaching as well when you're doing the fitness.
Absolutely. It's a huge part. That's what we call a metabolic coaching standpoint. When you look at developing a lifestyle, it's a lot of psychological. It's more psychological than it is physical. You know, really, I mean, moving for 30 minutes under resistance, well, depending who you're talking to, what day I'm training them, may not be or may be very hard. But it's having the mindset that I'm going to change sometimes the way generations have lived. Sometimes the only way that I've known to live. You know what I mean? So it's huge. It's what do you mean I can't eat Kraft singles? What do you mean that's not healthy food? It's cheese, isn't it? No, it's cheese food. You know what I mean? It's not real cheese. You know, it's a big deal. It's a lot of psychological. Sometimes I had a young lady who was struggling. She was in her mid-40s, didn't know why. She knew in her mind all the right things to do, but didn't know why. And I said, I wouldn't help you until we figure out the root of it. You know, so we sat down for about an hour in the initial consultation just to find out the root. Well, the root of it all is that she was new to the area. She had a very big leadership position, and she was lonely. And it wasn't until we were able to talk it out that she would be to realize that she was lonely, and that's why she was gorging at night. You know, and then when we identified the cause agent, then we was able to create an environment in here, because I can't control anywhere else, where it was welcoming, it was accepting to some of the challenges, and now she's able to, you know, make the positive things.
Awesome.
You know, so it's a lot of life coaching.
So basically just getting right to the root. Getting right to the root.